8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, everyone. We are here for our Friday market update. I am Vinnie, and my co-host over here.
I'm David Wright. Nice to see you guys.
There we go, guys. Yeah, we do this every Monday and Friday. Hopefully, you're joining us. So before I was getting going, I was kind of just curious about maybe some of the higher end properties. And I know people out there, people watching right now, sometimes you just watch just because you just want to dive deeper, see something beautiful, right? And it's not me, it's not David, it's these properties. So I thought something interesting.
Wow.
All right. Maybe it's you, David. It's not me. All right. It's the.
I don't think it's me. I had a lady today. Never mind. Over critique me on my looks, which I didn't know I signed up for. But apparently, that's part of the game with these Zoom calls.
Well, if you ever bored, feel free to go to my website, the Enriquez Group. On the bottom, start the search on your own. Really simple. Start the search on your own. It'll take you to this platform. You can look at properties. There's a property on Vista de Playa in La Jolla. Look at this gorgeous thing.
Vinnie, that's my house. Can you please take that down?
Yeah, right.
We weren't supposed to show people where I lived.
All right. On a separate note, though. All right. What do you think, David? This is okay. Before we get into the market right now, what's going on? What do you think is the most expensive single-family home to sell this month?
This month or this year?
This month.
This month.
It's 5 bedrooms, 4 bath.
3.9 million.
8.8. Now, what's the most expensive home to sell, single-family home to sell this year?
Wow. Oh, this year.
This year now. 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths in Del Mar, 5,800 square feet.
Del Mar. Wow. Del Mar, I think, is the highest price per square foot of all of San Diego's, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's they got a great coffee shop there, Bird Rock Coffee Roasters. It's actually really good. It's right on the water. Does really good coffee.
Yeah, Bird Rock has a couple of different places.
Yeah, they're doing quite well. Coffee is a very profitable business.
All right, you have any guesses? I'm gonna just throw it out there then before we get on the market.
For
$43 million.
43 million.
So if you're looking to purchase, I mean, maybe it's not 43 million, maybe it's only 23 million. I mean, give myself or David a call. I'd love to help you out.
If you're looking to purchase under $1 million, we'd really like to help you too, because we know certain people have blue collar jobs, and we like to help you people because the ones buying for 23 million are a little bit different.
Yeah, and so going on that topic, tomorrow on Saturday, every Saturday we've been doing seminars. We're actually doing a investor seminar tomorrow. So if you're looking to purchase, investor seminar tomorrow. But let's get into the facts. So single family homes, condos, townhomes, row homes, we're at 4,800. So we've been sitting at that 4,800. We kind of went up a little bit to that 5,000. We're kind of sitting there. We're slowly, as you kind of saw from the previous slides, previous weeks, getting more of an influx of new inventory hitting the market with less properties selling. We'll see how that effect plays out over the next couple of weeks. But yeah. So David, you want to jump in? How are the rates going?
Well, this week was interesting. A lot of you may not notice, but the financial data that came out this week was actually catastrophic. I don't know if you looked at it. The unemployment rate is now estimated at 24%. Forbearance rate is 8.9%. Do you think that had a dramatic impact on rates this week? No, not really. We had a slight uptick, but at the same time, it's like you're still back to historic lows. You had an uptick this week where your high balance loans, which are the loans between 701 to 484,000, those prior to this whole pandemic were all 3.75. Now you're down back once again to between 3.25 and 3.375. That is pretty much unheard of, which is amazing. And at the same time, it's like lending guidelines. Yes, they are stricter, but at least we moved our FICO scores back down to the 640 mark. And still, your 30-year fixed average for loan amounts below 484,000 is still down at 3%. If you want to pay some points, down at 2.875, even 2.75. I'm going to say APR 2.95 just because I have to by law. But the reality of it is the cost of the money now is so cheap. It's almost ridiculous. For those of you who are thinking about investing, now more than ever, you can pull money out of your house and borrow cheaper than you could ever borrow ever in the history of us lending money in the U.S. And that's something to be said.
So I brought up before a little while ago about the slide that we had on the last one, but I wanted to bring that up again, just one more time. Now, this is not up to date as the last couple of days. We're not going to have one on Memorial Day on that Monday. We're going to have our next one next Friday. But to give you kind of a reference point, so this is the market as it goes right now. So as you can kind of see, we took a little dip in properties going on the market. We've seen kind of an uptick in properties coming on the market with a little bit of a downtick of properties being sold, right? So we were at the 92, 74, 60, 52, 51, 43. So a little bit of downtick with basically off-market stuff kind of sitting fairly consistent. Now, the real difference you're going to see is actually under 700,000, all right? So again, we're about consistent, a little bit of an uptick, right? From the 340, 400, the 5 to the 4. And yet we're slowly seeing a downtick in properties being sold. So we were at 80, 90, 78% of properties that are going on the market were getting sold. Now we're down in the 40s.
Wow.
Right? So, I mean, again, now these time frames, we're looking at usually 30-day escrows. So this is kind of like the early stages of April, right? What we're seeing the effects of now. So it'd be interesting as we're kind of adjusting and more properties come on the market, we're going to start seeing more sold properties.
You know, the other thing that you mentioned about what went on this week that was exciting, for those of you out there who still think the Walking Dead are happening right now and the market's imploding, purchase applications to buy are the same right now as they were last year at this time. So
that's
like pretty big.
Yeah, so going off that slide then, I mean, then maybe some of the people that took the time off of buying about a month ago are slowly getting back into the idea of purchasing. If we got more applications out there, it's just a matter of they're able to qualify, if they're finding the right property. I think if you're looking to purchase, I mean, this week, next 2 weeks, might be a great time to get in there before anything kind of changes. Because if we see more people jumping in the market, you might lose a little bit of inventory.
The other thing is what we opened up today, so everything's open. So we went from
phase 2, yeah.
Yeah, we went from pandemic to a lot of things open, and I think you're gonna see more activity come on quicker than anticipating, because a lot of people are gonna look at it and go, oh, well, it's now open game. I can go out and look at everything and see from my own eyes instead of looking online. So I think you're gonna see a lot more activity happening at the same time. And anybody that looks at the rates and talk to your lender, talk to your realtor, ask for the monthly payment, see what the difference is between what you can get now as opposed to what you could have got before when the average rate was 3.75. What you get now, you probably purchased around 50 grand more in purchase price than what you had previously.
Yeah, so one thing to look into is even though people I think are getting more relaxed with what's going on, we're actually getting more guidelines of how we should do showings. So be careful. Make sure you have there's a new sheet that you need on all your listings. So if you have your property listed, you don't have a sheet on your door, kind of relaying to everyone coming into the property that they have to have booties, have a mask, that kind of stuff. Be aware. Make sure that you have that on your property to protect yourself. So we're slowly adjusting. More guidelines are coming about. Just be aware of what's currently going on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah,
anything else you want to throw out there?
What's that?
Anything else you want to throw out there?
You know, I really want to tell people now more than ever, look at your investment opportunities. If you can find someone that unfortunately is selling because of a bad position, and my heart goes out to you. If for people in economic troubles, I feel really bad for you, and I'm really sorry, and God bless. But for those of you who are looking to buy as an investor, you're never going to get a cheaper opportunity for this money. And the economics right now are actually worse than the 2008 recession when you look at the real data. So that tells me the next couple months are going to be good opportunities for people to actually take advantage of unique buying situations, unfortunately at the expense of others, and I'm sorry about that. But one person's unfortunate expense is another person's gain, and the money is cheap right now for a chance for you to build something for your family and for long term.
Thank you guys for watching. We've met our time. Follow us tomorrow for our investor seminar. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, investor seminar 101. Out.